Today's guest is Trevor from Ashbourne Paving, a man who's lived through it all, from skipping Leaving Cert exams to ending up in prison to building one of the most respected paving businesses in the country. Trevor's story is about graft, setback and second chances. We talk about losing everything, rebuilding from the ground up, the power of work ethic and why getting your head right is just as important as getting the job done. This is Lost in the Graft, More Than Driveways with Trevor from Ashbourne Paving. This episode was brought to you with Top Drawer Talent, the supply chain and procurement recruitment specialist. Let's get into it. Here we go. So, do you know when people are getting their gardens done? Trevor, thanks very much for coming in. When people are getting their gardens done, do you expect them to feed you when you're in their house or?
No.
You send the lads to the shop?
It's an extra bonus when you get fed.
Is it, yeah?
I think because they're watching so many social media, they think they have to feed me now, but everyone else feeds me.
You're gonna run them up.
Do you get me? So the more videos I post, the more I get fed.
Do you get them a discount at the end? Or?
No, the prices are great, but I go above and beyond for them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, that's fair enough.
With details and all.
Did you ever get a bad lunch though?
No. Never got
I'm not saying nothing.
I got mustard on my sandwich one time. I don't like mustard, so that's damn it.
No mustard. No dietary requirements.
No mustard. Yeah, but it's all good. You get well fed sometimes. Sometimes you get three meals a day, like, you know what I mean?
Are you serious? Yeah. What time could you be rocking up and starting a job? Like 8 o'clock in the morning?
7, quarter past. It's half seven most times.
Right.
You rock up at 20 past, you start at half.
And as long as I take to get a job done, is it a day or 2 days?
Depends on the size. Most jobs, 3 to 5 days.
3 to 5 days, yeah?
Some jobs 2 days, 3 to 5 days.
Fuck. And you're really charging 100 grand for a small back garden?
No, that's all fucking bullshit. We'd have a job there. We'd have a 50 grand job there, might last 7 or 8 days. But you'd have to, I'd be in digging, the lads be in behind me. You'd have loads of lads on it, like, you know what I mean?
Was the plan always to be a paver then, or like?
Yeah. See, I was no good in school. I talked about fucking getting thrown out. Wanted to leave at 15, wasn't allowed. Was made forced back into to my school.
Really? Yeah.
I was no good in school. All I was ever told. I'll never forget a teacher called Red Ryan from St Vincent's. All he ever told me was, "All you're ever going to be is a petrol pump attendant." And it stuck in my head. I still to this day I talk about it because it stuck in my head. What do you mean by that? Then you used to see people in cars putting the petrol. Because years ago, people used to come out and put the petrol in their cars for you.
Yeah.
You do it yourself now, but years ago, people used to put it in for you.
And he used to tell you that?
He used to tell me, all I'm ever going to be is that. You're a dunce. Out of the classroom. So I hated them.
Yeah.
And I hated school. I definitely I haven't got ADHD. I have A to Z. I have the whole fucking shit. I have the whole lot because I can't read books.
Yeah.
If I read one page of a book, I have to go back and read the page again. I can't read books. So I have a learning difficulty. I don't know what it is. Right. I never got tested for that. But I know I have ADHD. I know I have all that sort of stuff. I know I have.
You just weren't bothered going again?
I wasn't bothered getting tested, right? Because I'm all right. But so I was no good in school. I never got good marks. I was a messer. I was a fighter. I was everything.
Yeah.
So when I left school then, I was supposed to do 6 subjects in Leaving Cert. I went in for 2 of them. So what's the point in even doing anything? Do you get me? There was no point. So I didn't even do my Leaving Cert.
Why was there pressure on you to do the Leaving Cert?
Because back then that's what it was. You had to have a Leaving Cert if you want a job. You want to be successful Leaving Cert. You want to be successful. There wasn't trades. I'm 48, so back then there wasn't many trades going. Like, There wasn't that much work on back then.
Did you have a job then while you were in school? Or?
No, never had a job in school, no.
Just kind of out acting the maggot?
Out acting the maggot, that's all I did. Play football, acting the maggot, football. Yeah. And then I left school and talking about going to college, and I wasn't going to fucking college. So I wasn't going to
You probably wouldn't have been able to then,
I wouldn't have been able to go to college. I wouldn't have been able to learn that. It would have been a waste of money, waste of time. Yeah. So I worked in a factory and I think it was 17. I was in there for 6 months and I hated it.
How did you get the job in the factory?
A mate of mine was working there. He was a tradesman in there. He was in Glasnevin. It was engineering and I had an apprentice there and I hated it.
You had an apprenticeship there?
I hated it. I could have got one there.
Oh, you could have.
And then my mate...
What did they have you doing in the factory?
Oh, lathes and, cleaning off the edges of metal and all this sort of stuff. Making stuff for cars, whatever they were doing. Right. And I hated it. And my mate was working in construction. He was another so-called dunce, right? Well, he was apprentice bricklayer, so he got me in there when I was just about 18, and I'm still there to this day. You know what I mean?
And what was it? Was it just a crack on the site that you liked?
Just the graft, mate.
Just hard work?
The graft.
Yeah. Did you have any of those subjects in school, like metal work or woodwork?
No,
or was it all just...
I was probably the only person in the whole school to fail art. And my job was all about art, right? All about...
Yeah, like different...
And I felt I was the only person in the school to fail it, because I just hated school so much, didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bad relationship with teachers?
Bad relationship with teachers, that's all it was.
Yeah. Were you like disruptive in the class?
Very disruptive, yeah.
Okay.
Always fighting.
Yeah.
Very violent.
Yeah, you are violent,
yeah. I was violent when I was younger, yeah.
Were you a fighter, like, or did you boxing, or?
I was always street fighting. I was always fighting, and I always, if someone thought you're the big man, I'd take them on. That's not one of them ones, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because I was, deep down, I was actually afraid.
Yeah.
So I had to put this persona on, so I wouldn't get bullied. I never got bullied because I had this persona, because I better do something here, and people are going to say bully me, and all this mad stuff going on as a kid, you know what I mean?
So you had that fear.
All the fear, and you know, getting bullied and feared of not fitting in, and I always had a mask on for different people and different gangs, and you know, all this carry on, you know.
Yeah. What was your friend group like?
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, all great, but they all ended up on drugs, and they all ended up on heroin, and I've lost 8 of my friends out of 14 through suicide, mental health, car crashes, motorbike crashes, addiction, all gone. 3 in their 40s.
Fuck.
You know what I mean? A lot gone before. Before I was 21, I lost 4.
4 friends before you were 21?
Yeah.
And would you have been exposed to that yourself then?
Yeah.
What age were you like first introduced to drugs?
15, probably 16. Yeah.
Okay. Has it been like the weed and things
weed
like
and all that sort of stuff. Then I was in the ecstasy scene. I was in that scene.
Right, in the party scene.
So I stuck to that, and unfortunately a lot of my friends went after they were nailed that, they went on to the heroin.
Yeah.
So he used to go with me, and then the heroin took over, and all of a sudden I was still in the party scene, and they kind of went away from me and isolated on the heroin. Like, and it was very, very sad to see. These are my best friends that I really looked up to, and I helped, and he just drifted away from me because I didn't want to get down that scene. And lucky enough, I didn't get down the heroin epidemic with them, but they ended up losing everything. Like, you know what I mean?
What kept you away from it? Were you still playing football at
that
point?
My uncle was on heroin. I remember when I was a kid, my uncle was injecting heroin in my ma's house, my ma's bedroom, and he was asking me to hide the needles, and I was only about 10. And he used to look at me and say, "Jeez, that's fucking terrible." And whatever it was, as I got older, I always knew what, and he ended up dying then, and I always knew what that drug done to people, and my mates ended up smoking it, and I just never went down that road.
Yeah, jeez.
Thank God, I was blessed.
Yeah.
Because I'm a very, very addictive personality, so I would have ended up dead myself.
Yeah. Would you drink nowadays or no?
No, I'm off everything 9.5 years now.
Deadly. Congratulations.
Yeah, so it's all good.
So, the turning point was obviously getting your first job,
was it? First job, 100%.
If you could go back though to the school system nowadays and change something, what would you change?
I would have left my junior cert. Right. Even to this day. And got me trade then. I wasted 2 years of my life in and out of school, niching and going into town. And so I wasted 2 years where I could have been 2 years. That's why I used to say to young fellas, I get hundreds of young lads asking me for advice, and I ring a couple of them and they say to me, "I want to get a trade, my dad wants me to stay in school." I say, "Any good in school?" "No good in school. If any, for putting a heart to learn, I'm not going to get good grades." I says, "Well, if I was you, leave. Get your trade now, because you're going to waste the next 2 years in school. By the time you're 20, you're going to be finished. By the time you're 25, you're going to have your first house. So get on the ladder now," I said, "and make the money." And that's the advice I give to any young lad out there. Get out of school if you're not.
I definitely think there should be a route out. Like.
There should be a route. And apprenticeships are a good route out now. You know what I mean?
The only thing is though, I found, right, because I had an apprenticeship when I was 16, I didn't actually understand the opportunity I had.
Yeah, you don't understand it.
Fucking hate it.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah. Well, I loved it when I was on site with all the lads, right? But then I got sent to work with this cranky old tradesman on my own in a restaurant in Graft, and I fucking hate it. He's a prick.
That can happen. But not all trades are for all people, you know what I mean?
But it's the best thing I ever did though, leaving it as well. I was delighted. But your first job then, did you have to do an interview or did your mate just kind of get you?
Just got me in the door.
Onto the site. You start labouring or?
Start labouring. I was labouring for 3 brickies. Right. I was labouring for doing that. But instantly, I was a better person. Instantly, I found my purpose. Grafting. Within 2.5 years, I cut me out with my own van and my own crew. That's how quickly I progressed. I went into college, done 6 months bricklaying apprenticeship. Then went back out. I went into the second part of the college and just left then. I just went building. And the boss told me, "Don't go back to college, just stay working." They didn't want to lose me for another 10, 12 weeks.
They were smashing the work.
They were smashing the work. So he said, "No, stay here, we'll give you the extra money." And that was it then. And I grafted away there.
Was there a big emphasis on like going to college and getting the extra certificate to be qualified?
No, there wasn't. There should have been.
Yeah.
There should have been. Stay there, get your certificates. But it didn't matter to me. I knew I had it licked. I knew I was good at it. I knew what I wanted to do. So, but generally, I would never advise that to someone. Stay in, finish, get your papers, and then do what you want to do.
How did you find, after like not enjoying school, right, and going into like Foster would have been probably back then, was it? How did you find that sort of thing?
It was great because 90% of it was practical. You were building.
Right. No theory really at all.
A little bit.
Right.
10%.
Okay.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
That was it. And it was easy work, like, you know, how to square something, tick a few boxes. It was easy, and I was enjoying it, and I could learn because I was enjoying it. You know what I mean? And it was all right.
Do you think you had matured though at that stage when you went into the FOSS, or were you still kind of acting?
I was still acting in my year now.
But the work just got you out there.
The work.
Would you been calling in sick, or just even if you are dying, still showing?
Never missed work. Yeah. I worked 7 days a week for years.
Did you?
Yeah, I used to work in the Christmas holidays, summer holidays. I used to work.
Did that stop you going out then as well?
Yeah. But sometimes I used to go out and be gone missing for 3 days. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know yourself.
The boss be ringing you.
Yeah.
But
a lot of the time when I went out, I went to work. Honestly, where the rest of the lads didn't, they couldn't. I did. I went to work.
How did you manage that? Like,
I just have this mentality.
Was it the money? Because you're being paid.
It's the graft. It's just love to work, and I hate letting people down. And I had morals and values, even though some of them went out the window as you got older, all that stuff. But I had morals and values where you have to go to work and show up. Just keep showing up. So we went on the beer, and we used to go to work, like, you know what I mean?
Jeez.
You know, but I enjoyed it. I loved to work, you know. And I had a great fella because I was in a lot of trouble, and I got a couple of prison sentences. And my boss, Jerry Ford, and I made a video of him a few weeks ago. Yeah. He stood by me and he used to say to me, "You're a mad bastard." He says, "You remind me of me when I was younger." And I was in prison, and I got a 12-month sentence for assault. Right. And he went in the next day. He sent someone in, and 700 quid to bail me out. He took 70 quid out of my wages for 10 weeks and got me back working.
Because he needs you.
And I won the appeal then. See, the judge tried to lock me up for nothing. It was all stupid stuff, fighting and
fighting in town, going after
all that sort of stuff, and breach of the peace and telling the guard to fuck off. I was in court for all that sort of stuff, you know, nothing major, you know what I mean? Yeah. And a lot of fighting and a lot of abuse and stuff like that to people in the streets messing. And he done it twice. He could bail me out of prison twice. Yeah. And caught me walking. Only for him, I wouldn't be around today because he used to teach me morals and values again. Like, you know what I mean?
You probably could have ended up worse if you had done a longer stretch in prison. Do you think?
If I hadn't done any stretch in prison, I would have ended up worse. I always got bailed. I always bailed out the next day. Bailed out. And I always kind of was clever, and I wasn't that was clever. I had to go and see psychiatrists, and because I had a lot of childhood trauma. My ma and dad breaking up, and I had a bit of trauma around that. My ma was self-harming and all, so I had a lot of trauma around that, and I was acting out on that in my 20s, and he seen that and he helped me, like, you know what I mean? And I went to see psychiatrists and psychologists and all, and when I got put in prison, I got a psychiatric assessment and all that sort of stuff for that stuff, because it was all trauma, you know what I mean? But I never done in prison. I always got bailed out, you know what I mean?
When you're getting sent into prison, like, right, and the judge kind of says 12 months or whatever, how did you feel?
Horrible. Yeah. Horrible. Said I shouldn't be here. Then I'm tall, and I remember going to St. Pat's when I was 17, and they gave me a uniform, the trousers up to here, and I was a size 12. Right. And he only had a size 9. So I squashed into a size. I'm not messing with you. I had to walk around with the bottom of the shoe on the flat, like flip flops. You know what I mean? I was saying, I'm here. Then there was a fight in the cell I was in, and the next morning I got the bail. Like, you know what I mean? I said, never going back there again.
How many people were in the cell back then?
We were all in the holding cell for a few hours, 5 or 6 of us, and there was a big fight. And then there was 2 of us in the cell. Okay. And then I got bail the next morning. You know what I mean? You paid by the boss.
Sigh of relief.
Sigh of relief. You know what I mean?
So did you think he believed in you, right? Or do you think that you were just fucking grafting and he was like,
he's seen something in me. He's seen the drive, he's seen the passion, he's seen the work ethic, he's seen that I was actually a nice, kind-hearted bloke, but I was just troubled. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's what he stood by me, you know.
Yeah. How long did it take you to get your driving licence?
Oh, I didn't get my driving licence in my 30s.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How come it took you so long?
Because same as that. Low self-confidence, you know, always kind of, you know, I'll be all right and all that sort of stuff. So I failed it 3 times and I got it was in my 30s, you know, crazy. No, I was still insured on provisional licence, because back then you could just drive with provisional licence. So he used to insure me. He paid the extra money to insure me. He gave me a company van and insured me on
the provisional licence.
Yeah. And then I left him when I was 25 and went out my own business.
How did he feel about you leaving him?
Didn't want me to leave. Told me, laughed at me, said, "You'll never make it. You're not going to leave." He thought, "You're always joking." Yeah. You can't leave, like. He said, "I'm leaving." what happened was I was walking down Longford building all the walls. I was doing about 450 blocks a day. And I rang up and asked...
Were you paid by the block or you paid by the hour?
No, I was paid by the hour. I rang up and said to them, it was different, one of the other bosses at the time, and I said to them, what's the story? I said, I want petrol money, I'm driving my own car up here, I'm walking my ass off. Some fella walked over to me and says to me when I was on the job, he says, are you getting paid by the block? I says, no. He says, what are you doing? He says, I've been watching here for the last 3 days, you're off your rocker, you're absolutely annihilating this whole wall in 3 days. Look at the size of it, about 300 metres long. He goes, what are you doing? Like, he says, you're self-employed. And I said, no. He says, you want to go self-employed? And it just stuck in my head, and just like that, something clicked in my head. I wasn't going to leave, and I rang the boss and said, I want petrol money for driving them here. Yeah. You're not getting any petrol money. He said, right. And the next day, I went over to the foreman on the site and said, I'm handing him my notice. I had no work, nowhere to go to. Rang a mate of mine who was working on the site. He gave me the boss's number, and the boss was talking for 10 minutes. He goes, do you know something? He says, I have a paver here, I don't like him. I'm going to try him, but I'm going to take a chance on you. Right. I said, yeah. He says, I'm going to take a chance. There's about 6 or 7 weeks work here in paving. Come down, give him a price. Left 2 weeks later. Just left with I think it was 4 weeks work I had actually. Right. Because he said 6 weeks, it was only 4. It was 4 weeks work ahead of me. Took the biggest risk in my life, left my job, left the company van. I gathered up tools over a space of 5 years before that. My mass back garden, the string line, the shovel picking off sites, a brush, and all this sort of thing to pick you up. Had my mass back garden full of tools. The fella says to me, I'll buy the van, and I'll go with you. I says, right, let's go. And I went and done it. Jeez. Honestly, mate, it's crazy. Like.
Were you like entrepreneurial, or were you thinking like that you wanted to have your own business at any stage? Or was it just that lad talking to you?
I just knew that I had a work ethic, that if someone see me walking, they'd get me back again. Right. Do you get me? Yeah. So your man see me walking and he says, right, Jesus Christ, he was lashing his bricks down. How are you doing so fast? I was walking at 7 o'clock at night, 7 days a week. I mean, walking there, I think I only took, we've done it. He told me to take me 6, 7 weeks, I've done it in 4 weeks. And in that 4 weeks, the old boss rang me and goes, any chance you come back working for me for an hourly rate just to fit in any job? I said, yeah, of course you will. So I was down back in there, he was giving me, back then he was giving me €35 an hour just to go back in to work for a day with them, and then I go, and when you need me, I go back. So I was working for my old boss anyway, and now I was getting 25 quid an hour. Right. You know what I mean?
What was your hourly rate when you were an employee? Can you say?
Oh, I can't remember.
That probably, was it?
Yeah, probably half that, I'd say. Maybe a bit more. I was getting good money. I was getting good enough money. I was getting probably, it was 24, I was probably getting 600 quid a week like back then.
How did you learn to price the jobs? Or was it all like labour and not materials?
You just learn. You learn as you go along. You make the mistakes of starting out and underpricing things, and you learn. And then you work it all out, what your bricks cost and what you want a square metre for that, what the square metre for that. And then I know what depth it's going to be, what do I need. And I had it all figured out, and I worked it all out, and then I could price the jobs, like, you know.
But what's like the big, have you had like a big loss on a job that you kind of learned I have to fucking get?
No, well, the recession, we got ripped off 250,000, 300,000.
What happened to that job?
All the jobs, Shelburne Bus, all the builders. Unfortunately for us, we went from, so when we went out on my own, I'll tell you a funny story now. So this is crazy. So we sent 3 lads onto this job. For the same company. So when I worked for that company for 4 weeks, they gave me the next job, and they were very good to me. I got millions of pounds worth of work off them. Sure. And they, so I sent three lads onto a job, and they went onto the site next door. Instead of an LM development site, they went onto a P. Elliott site, right? And P. Elliott were the biggest companies, one of the biggest companies in Ireland at the time. Yeah. And they worked there for the whole day. And at the end of the day, the foreman says, so what's the name of your company? Name of the company. You shouldn't be here, lads. You're not supposed to be here. So I was going, fucking man, you stupid fucking easy. You're the wrong fucking site. It's the next door site. But then the foreman on that job rang me and goes, can you come in here? And then my brother went in the next day because we want you to price the job. Anyway, so we went in, priced the job, and we got that job. And we still work for that company to this day.
Really, yeah?
And we would have went bust because all we had was that one company and a bit of the old company. And that job was a 100 grand job, I think it was at the time. Big, massive, it was over the Tallaght, it was a big gym over the Tallaght, a big, massive gym. And we got the whole thing. The brother went in, there were 2 lads, and you think it was 6 months working the job. And that saved us. And then it started from there. Then the next company, and the QS would say to the next QS, we have a fella here, these are great pavers, and they'd meet me. And all of a sudden then, we had 36 lads working for us. Right.
How were you able to expand so quick, right? Like with like staff and everything, right? Like were you training them yourself, or were you
training myself?
Were you employing like
I was trying to employ some good lads, but I trained the most of myself. You know what I mean?
So all from apprentice level?
All from apprentice level, we train them all up.
How long would it take an apprentice like to learn how to pave a garden? It just depends on the individual.
No, like it takes, honestly, everyone thinks paving is easy. There's so much involved, right, in different aspects of paving. It takes someone 10 years, 10 years before they will, where you can just say, there you go, and does not have to worry about them.
Right.
10 years, honestly, of just so they can do anything. So any job they're able to just go in and do it without having to ring me and hound me over questions, honestly.
So how are you able to scale it from from 2 years, was it?
Yeah, 2 years, yeah. There was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 15. Then we had, at one stage, just before the recession, we were 36.
Right.
Then we went from 36 to 20 to 10 to 5 to 2 in the space of 6 months.
That was during the recession.
Yeah, and we lost everything. Like we had fucking everything. We lost everything. Everyone did. Because the construction went, you see, and all the companies we worked for went bust. And my mental health went to the floor then. You know what I mean?
Because the debt.
Couldn't graft.
Yeah.
Home. I mean, some that working 2 days a week for a wage, then I'd get a week's work. Then all this for a couple of years we were just drifting.
It's hard. Did you ever think about pivoting or trying something new? Or?
My brother did. He opened the barbers and stuff. I never done. I wanted to just stick at the paving, so I stuck at it.
What about like going off travelling or anything, like off to the UK?
Sure.
No?
Didn't want to do that. Just wanted to just try and rebuild my business over here. I rebuilt it and I kept bringing in people and.
That's just being pure stubborn, like.
Yeah, just being pure stubborn. Yeah. I didn't want to emigrate. So he brother opened the barbers. That failed. He was trying other avenues, so I wasn't. I was just wanting. He went into the post office at Christmas and stuff like that. This terrible stuff. We went from so successful to literally nothing.
Yeah.
What I mean? Lost me.
Valuable lessons in that, right?
Yeah,
but
mate.
Is that when you started kind of taking finances then serious?
100%. We blew everything.
Yeah.
We were taking a massive wage. We were taking massive bonuses. We were buying. Look, we bought properties in Bulgaria, Poland at the time. No, we still had them. We never lost them. We sold them in the end, but we were doing mad stuff like and just stupid investments and all. You know what I mean? They worked out well in the end, but at the time you're just blowing your money. Yeah. You know, the banks will ring me. One of the banks ring me up and saying to me, "Hey Trevor, what's the story? Would you fancy taking the top up on your mortgage, 100 grand?" What's he?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Give us that 100 grand there, will you? Take it into my bank and I'll just have it sitting there, paying back 200 through the interest. But me thinking of 100 grand in the bank.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand.
Honestly, like, you know what I mean? That's where we were. Buying brand new Jeeps all the time. Every 2 years we brand new Jeep. Brand new Jeep. Okay. Brand new Jeep.
But that's just a lifestyle thing, was it? Like
lifestyle thing. It was just pure stupidity. We didn't know any better. We thought this was going to last forever.
Yeah.
Everyone did. You know, that's why this time around we invest everything.
Did you become more frugal then?
Yeah.
Would you be wearing like designer clothes and everything back then? You do any of that now?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah?
Yeah, still do it, yeah.
I love
me. I have all the hats. I have like hundreds of designer hats. I love my t-shirts. I work very hard. I don't spend any money on that else. Sometimes I go out and I buy myself some designer stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay. When you were taking on your first employee, right, when just the 2 years before the recession, what were you looking for in a person? Was it an apprentice or was it someone experienced?
Just an apprentice.
Right.
Me and my brother were so experienced, so we just wanted young lads.
Just to kind of do
just to help us out. You know what I mean?
Right. What were you looking for in that person? Or did you, how did you find them?
Anyone that was struggling, I swear to God. I took on every person that was on drugs in Ashbourne was working for me at one stage.
Really, yeah.
I used to help them all, try and help them. Just trying to save everyone.
You were trying to pay it back to them?
Just trying to save them all. And unfortunately, a lot of them died and went back. But I have fellas working for me now 14 years now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's good.
How do you think what's been the key there to keeping them? Like,
just looking after them.
Yeah.
Just have to look. You have to, because I've 2 lads there, Cormac and Nicky, and they're my best lads. They're with me donkey's years, and they're absolutely fantastic. Honestly.
Yeah.
They've won. I don't have to do anything. There's 300 houses there. I don't even go and look at the job.
Really,
they just do it.
Right.
Honestly.
Happy out.
No complaints. Never have a complaint. Very rarely have a complaint.
Did it take you long to build that trust in them?
Yeah, of course you did.
How many years?
10 years.
10. Okay.
Look, I had the trust before that, but 10 years and I probably need 6, 7 years probably. And you trust them. I always trusted them, but just the fine tuning part of them, you know, but they're very good.
Yeah. Were you ever burnt by an employee?
Yeah. Only recently a fella who tried to help again.
Right.
Bought me €700. Crashed my van. Only a couple of months ago.
Yeah. If you had someone does that, right, any boss, right, like, how should they approach it, right? Should they come to you and say, here, look, I'm at the messing up here, well, try pay it back somehow?
100%.
Or are you thanks very much for the keys, there's the door?
Yeah, well, no, he was gone straight away then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I took him on the pretense of helping him out, and he stabbed me in the back.
Okay.
You know, so that's it, he's gone now, and move on.
Yeah, like, then, it's, like, have you ever, now, like, right, is it still, like, you look to help people, or do you look for someone that can benefit your business first?
I help people all the time.
Yeah. And do you think that's been a success for your business? Or?
Yeah, success. No, a lot of people don't make it. Look, I have one fella with me at the moment, Dick. He's coming on 2 years clean.
Right, all right.
So he's in my crew. Took him back with me, worked with me for the 80s, and I had to get rid of him, blank him out my whole life for him to hit rock bottom, and then we got him into a treatment centre. He's coming on 2 years clean soon. He's with me every single day.
Class.
Yeah. He's all over social media. He's famous all over social media.
Yeah, I think I say it. Yeah.
Everyone knows him. Anywhere he goes in town, people say, well, fair play to Dick, and they give him hugs and all. Honestly, it's really a success story.
That's the momentum.
That's what I like to do.
Yeah. Do you think social media has obviously helped your business massively, right?
Yeah.
But do you think, like, social media as well has helped keep you on track? Or
not really.
Well, you already got that sorted.
The only thing is, I get hounded over it. Like, honestly, I get hundreds and hundreds of messages every day. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's the downside of it. I can't reply to everyone. I try to reply to a lot of them, but I can't. But social media, work-wise, and from a personal point of view, has helped tenfold. Yeah. Honestly, it's the amount of messages I get. People ask me to price jobs, and just give me the job before I even price it. No one else is doing the job, Trevor. You come price the job. Once your price is in and around the same price as what I've got, you're getting it. We don't care about the rest of them. Yeah. And I'd say, there's the price, and say, well, you're 300 euro there, but you can have the job. Or you're 300 euro cheaper, you can have the job. Whatever. Right. You know what I mean?
And what is it that you're doing, right? Is it all paving, or are you doing the bricklaying again?
We do paving, we do lots of bricklaying, we do plastering, we do everything that comes with making someone's garden fantastic. You know what I mean?
Are you building sheds, or like putting little granny flats out the back?
We built my brother's bar there. You want to see it? Absolutely class.
Few parties.
He drinks, so he'll be having parties. But we do lots of different stuff.
Football or something.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, class. And what are you looking for, right? So, other than like trying to help people or whatever, right? What's the interview process you're putting them through, right? Is it just get in there and
it's literally a phone call, and then I say, I'll take you on for a week. Right. If you say what you can do. I'll keep you. If not, you're gone, and a lot of them go. Right. But you don't tell lies. Yeah.
What are you looking for them to do? Like, is it just graft? Or?
No, it depends what you're looking for. Sometimes looking for a good labourer, a good grafter. Sometimes looking for a fella who has a bit of experience. And getting the fellas with experience is very hard, because they tell you the 20 years experience, and after 5 minutes they're holding the shovel the wrong way, and you know by looking at them. I know by looking at them. I know by looking at someone within 5 minutes whether he's had to be in a good grafter all his life, or he's had to be in just fucking
bluffing it.
Yeah, bluffing it. I know them straight away. You know what I mean? And a lot of them, 90% of the people I take on who say they're pavers are not pavers. Right. You know?
Is there an apprenticeship to be an actual paver, or is it just a bricklaying apprenticeship?
No, but I'm honestly thinking about starting up a paving skill.
Really, yeah?
Yeah, honestly. Set up a shed, 4 or 5, maybe 10 lads, maybe 8 lads at a time, but 6 lads. I don't know, I'm thinking about doing it, setting up a paving skill for them. Obviously it's a business as well. It's going to be another business I have, because I get lots of people ask me. I think it'll do well, because there's great money to be made in it when you're self-employed and you have all the right logistics involved. You can make money in it, you know what I mean?
Were you someone that was motivated by money, right? Or was it graft?
I was motivated by money. I always took risks. I took risks. We bought stuff, we do stuff. Me and brother invest in properties, and we bought properties a good few years ago now, rent them out and do them up and sell them, and we do loads of stuff like that. You know?
Is it all property, right, that you invest in, or is it other companies that you have that are like sidelined to the business that you have?
So we have another company called King of Tiles.
King of Tiles, okay. What's King of Tiles do?
So King of Tiles was set up to import all the tiles. So we import everything. Right. We import our own tiles from Italy and India. And then King of Tiles buys them, sells them to Ashbourne Paving, so King of Tiles gets a profit. Right. And then Ashbourne Paving uses them. Now we set King of Tiles up because Ashbourne Paving can't sell stuff to the customer, but King of Tiles can. So I get my own cement in, I get my own primer, I get my own grouts, I'll get my own everything like that in so I can sell to the customer. So now I'm a one-stop shop. I have a truck there that takes 9 lifts. So if someone rings, goes, I want 2 pallets of porcelain, 50 cement, 3 primer, 4 grout, I say, I'm in a shop, and I just deliver them to the jaw from King of Tile. So that's my separate company.
Right.
That's what we have going.
How then did you, like, was someone come to you with the business idea of like setting up King of Tiles, or you decided to do it?
I decided to do it myself. The first thing we done was the grab truck. That was the first massive investment. Biggest risk, because they're 160, 170 grand.
Yeah.
You need to get a yard, you need to get stocks. You're talking 200 grand investment here.
Just
to get it up and running.
Right.
And you're going on the basis of, if we run out of work, if the work stops, like, this is fucking 200 grand gone. So that's the risk we took many years ago.
Yeah. Did you borrow to set that second business up, or did you?
We just invested in Ashbourne Paving.
And how did you learn about the truck, like the CPC regulations and stuff like that?
I was done the figures one day. I was giving this grab truck driver, he was giving me the stone, me sand, taking me loads away, and we were just giving him all our money out of our job. Not all our money, but you know what I mean?
A good portion of it.
So I worked it out. I went to Roadstone, I went to the mall, I said, how much is it? If I bought 20 tonnes of stone, what's it going to cost me? If I want grit sand, build sand, went back to them and said, look at this.
Yeah, the difference.
Look at the difference. Look what we're going to be saving here.
Right.
Yeah, we have Derma, we have to get a yard in. Yeah, have a yard. That's sorted. You know what I mean? It's only costing this. You know what I mean? He's there, and so I done all the figures.
Were you pushing the brother?
Yeah, my brother's real. No, don't break out until it's broken.
And you were like, no.
No, what you mean?
Cut the margin.
Take the risks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No risk, no reward sort of thing. He always has I'm crazy with that. I always want to do everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? So then we got that, and that was so successful for us.
Right.
Then what's next, Trevor? What do we pay most for? Our porcelain tiles are costing us €50 a square metre. We do 200 square metres a week.
Yeah.
That's 10 grand a week on tiles, whatever. I say, right, let's go, let's do something else. You know what I mean?
Right.
So.
And are you going out yourself to source these from India and Italy, or do you have a procurement guy that you're sending out to do that?
And you wouldn't believe what happened. So I was just talking about it, and I was emailing all these companies in Italy and India and Spain and all. And one of them rang me one day. I was working in Blanchardstown. One rang me, go, hello, Trevor. I said, yeah, how's it going? I'm blah, blah. I said, yeah, what's up? He goes, I'm actually in Dublin. I said, you're messing. I said, where are you? I'm in Blanchardstown. I said, so am I. He was 5 minutes from me. And he came over down the corner with samples in his boot.
No.
I opened the boot, shook his hand, and got some stuff to leave. Now, in the meantime, I had to change supplier. I went to a better supplier. But that's how I first started. That's how lucky we were.
Right, and just trial and error.
Then trial and error. We got some bad slabs. We got one container of bad slabs, and he lost his whole business over that. I changed supplier straight away. Because I said to him, whatever you do, the quality has to be the best. I don't care about that. So I pay the extra money. Just give me the quality.
Yeah.
And everything was great. And then we got one container in that was bad. You know, then we got another container in that was bad. Not bad, but they weren't 100% right.
Yeah.
So I gave him his chance with a few problems, and I said, sorry about that.
See, even like the logistics of that, like, right?
Yeah.
Like getting a container in, right? Did you know like about like the different shipping routes, and or did you just learn on the go and people ring you, yo, X and customs?
I winged the whole thing because I had to. Right. So what do we do now? So bill of lading, all the duties into port, so we had to get it, then we had to get a shipping company, so we had trial and error, then we found a shipping company that does everything for us, that trusts me and goes, right, I'll pay for everything, Trevor.
Yeah.
Because I'm the sort of fella, I don't want anything to do with it, mate.
Yeah.
You talk to the shipping company in India, and you sort it between us. I don't want emails, I don't want anything. You just sort it, you just do it, and I'll transfer the money into your account when it's done. Yeah. And that's what we do now.
Right, so.
We're still a little bit involved, but at the start of it was different. It was email, down to the accountant for this number, that number, and it was trial and error, and it was torture. Yeah. But you have to do these things.
And like, other than, right, like yourself and your brother, right, like, do you have an office team, or are you just out with Graft?
We have a girl that does all the invoices, we have a girl that does all the wages, then we have a rep that sorts all the tiles, gives all the samples. We've different employees. We've employees to do everything for us. We've fellas to do everything for us.
Okay, so it's not just the Graft, you have that back office function as well.
Yeah.
Did it take you long to build the back office function then? Or?
Yeah, because we want to do everything ourselves, the usual.
Was that like just not wanting to let go?
old school, mate. I'm still old school. I'm still on the phone 24/7. I wake up this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning, going replying to people, sending them photographs and quotes, and I'm doing it 24/7. Sunday, I'd be like that on holidays, sending people. She'd be looking at me going, "Oh, I'd be like that, putting the phone down." Do you know what I mean? I'm sending pictures of a job that I've done, photographs of my toils and all. It's constant, 24/7.
Yeah. Do you think you'll retire, or are you under pressure to kind of take
10 years, 12 years, I'm hoping to buy a place in Spain and I'm out here.
Yeah, we're in Spain to go.
Tenerife.
Yeah, same, man.
That's what I'm hoping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's nice out there.
Yeah.
Do you have a place out there at the minute? Or?
No. I had a place in Poland, we had a place in Bulgaria.
Right.
So they're gone now. So we've only got properties now around Ireland, like, you know.
Class. What's the missus think, right? Like, of you, like, constantly working, does she be actually like to stop?
No, she understands. She's still now.
She's the Vincent.
So we set up, me and her set up a business called Rewind Aesthetics.
Yeah.
So she's gone all over Europe training. So she's the same now. I go home and work and she's like this, look. Sending out videos and photographs. She's trying to build her own business now.
Yeah.
So it's great.
Having a business, right, isn't for everyone, right?
No, it's not, no.
But would you recommend entrepreneurship, or would you recommend, or who would you recommend entrepreneurship for, right? And who would you recommend having just a job and 9 to 5?
Right. I do videos on this, like, to be successful, you have to work, like, more than 80% of the people out there. Yeah. Work harder. And that means 7 days a week, 24/7 on the phone. But the rewards are unbelievable for you. Yeah. You know what I mean? You'll have the extra income. You'll have the extra freedom to just do what you ever want to do. You've no one shouting at you. You're the boss. Do what you want. So I'd advise anyone out there, if they're good at what they do, don't stay working for someone. Take the chance. Right. Don't take the risk. Go buy the van, buy all the tools, and off you go. Yeah. What have you got to lose?
Yeah, that's it. What about then having a job, right? Like, who should focus on just having a job?
See, I don't know. How can you define that? Do you get me?
Yeah.
If you're a normal Joe Soap that's just happy to take a wage, stay where you are, because you're not going to make it in business.
Yeah.
You have to have a work ethic that's better than 80% of the people out there that you're willing to graft and willing to go. I know a lot of lads out there that are starting out, and they're not grafting. They're just sitting back waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, it's not good. You have to be proactive.
You have to get out there and do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Were you like knocking on building sites yourself or going?
Never.
No?
I've never rang one company looking for work in my whole life.
Really? Yeah.
Never.
So it's all just word of mouth.
I've never rang a company and asked them, can I go work for them?
How have you managed that? Like, is it just reputation?
Reputation. Any work I've done for builders, they've always kind of went, fucking hell, look at these fellas working, and they've always say. They'd be talking to QSs, talk to QSs, we talk to contracts managers, we talk to project managers, we talk to all the foremen, and they all talk, and then you get the number, and then they ring it and say, I've got 300 houses here, I've got 500 houses here, of this, of that, so it's never, we've never had to go looking for work. We've never, honestly. Yeah. Now, we've rang up and put in company profiles during the recession.
Yeah.
But everyone's done that. Here's your company profile if you're interested in, but I've never rang a job and said, what's that? I see that job in Malahide Road there, any chance of getting in there? Just don't do it. Right. I've never had to. I'm lucky enough that way.
And John, when you do a garden or whatever, right? Do you leave your sign up, say, Ashbourne Paving?
No, don't.
Because you see that?
Don't have cards.
No, just word mouth.
This, I have to turn it off now, because if I didn't turn it off, I'd probably have 15.
Yeah, it's gone. Flat out.
Honestly, you don't have to do that. The work just comes to me. Right. And I really believe it's because of what I'm doing out there helping people. I'm telling you, I believe what you do in this universe, it's come since the last 10 years, everything in my life, it's just people have just come into my life, and life just got better and better and better. I'm getting married this year, and everything, my life is absolutely amazing. And the more I help people, the more, honestly, mate, I'm telling you. Yeah.
Mental health seems to be like a big thing that you're kind of participating in. Is that the drive, because your own struggles and other traumas and facing them, you're kind of helping people?
I have to, and see, people help me. Yeah. And they're still doing amazing. Yeah. And then I says, wow, look how amazing he's doing, because he's helping so many people. And he taught me that. He says, Trevor, just help. Obviously, you can't dedicate your life, but when you can, help someone. So when I can, I help someone. So I set up a mental health group for Ireland. Yeah, we have a mental health group. We have a WhatsApp group with 150 members in it. Right. We have events. We have guest speakers. It's all free. We pay for everything. The pantry puts up the free food. And Ashbourne Ken, he's an absolute gent. Yeah. he puts up the field, we have a band that comes in, I get the speakers in, and we have 70 or 80 people in a room, and have guest speakers talking about their struggles, and it helps loads of people.
How often does that kind of happen?
Every 6 or 7 weeks.
Every 6 or 7
But I was addicted to cocaine and alcohol, so I'm 9.5 years clean. So when I first came into recovery, I set up a cocaine anonymous meeting in my local town, Ashbourne.
Right.
That's still going. Okay. So that's still going.
And that's still going today?
That's still going today.
How does that work, right? Like, is that like a counsellor is in charge of the session?
No,
or
it's
is
just
it all
lads that's been through the 12 steps of recovery in there to help them people.
Do you have to go through the 12 steps?
You don't have to.
Before you can go to it? Or
You show up. But if you want to do service or if you want to do secretarial speaking, you have to be through the 12 steps. Good to talk and all that sort of stuff, you know. But you can go. Anyone just go, walks in the door.
Right. And that's every Saturday, is it? Or?
Every Monday, 7:30, Ashbourne.
7:30.
In the pantry. There's a meeting on there for anyone struggling with addiction,
Class.
So that sort of stuff.
What about, like, I know you talk a lot about mental health, right? And like men going to like talk or whatever. Yeah. Did you go talk to counsellors at any stage? Yeah. What was the turning point for you to go do it, or is it because of the prison thing that you had to do it?
No, it's because as I got older, I got worse. Like I was successful, and in my 30s, I don't know what it was. After the recession, I gradually got worse. I never got the help I should have got after the recession. I should have got all the stuff, the traumas of the childhood and the recession and the depression after no work. I got worse, and I went back to work and I was very busy, but I never lost the head out. So the work was still there, but the head went, and I started getting worse on the drink and drugs in my 30s.
Right.
So I had 4 or 5 years of really bad addiction, really bad. We're just about to die. On death's door I was. Honestly, I'll show you a photograph of me. I was unbelievable. I was just about to die. I would have died, my family crying every day, wasn't going to work, wasn't leaving bad work behind me, and that's not like me, you know. Wasn't buying nothing for work, you know. All the signs are there. Lost interest in all my hobbies. Isolating myself all the time, you know. Oversleeping all the time, always grumpy, didn't want to play with my kids, you know what I mean? Yeah. This sort of stuff. And I really turned into a monster.
Who spoke to you about going to speak to someone, or did you just
family every day? But you have to want to do it yourself. If they want me, they let me. You have to get help. And I went to Thailand for a month. Then I went to the treatment centre in Thailand. Spent a week in the treatment centre over there, getting sick for a week, and then I come home and got a few weeks, and then I went back at it. But nothing was sorting that out. So eventually, I knew I was going to die. Yeah.
And what's the treatment centre in Thailand like?
Terrible.
Right. What happens in a treatment centre?
Right, you can go for the minimum is 7 days. The maximum is whenever you want.
Okay.
So you feed you poison the first 5 days. I'm in poison, and you literally get sick for 6 hours, and then you have the rest of the day. Well, I was manipulating. I was giving the monks money, and I was manipulating them. I got them to make me weights, and I was lifting them over. The monks were having sex with the girls that was in the place, and I was lifting them over. Some of the new monks, two fellas, were just become monks because they were wanted by the police. All the mad stuff. It's called Tamara Bok, an absolute mad place, but a great place for someone to go there and get clean if they're willing to get clean. But someone brought only in there for the wrong reasons, you know yourself. Right, so I got a few weeks out of that, but I went to a treatment centre in Wexford called Ashbury. Okay. Because I surrendered. It's all about rock. Everyone has rock bottoms, right?
Do you think there's more levels though after?
Listen, I had a shovel and I kept digging, and then I find it different, and then I go deeper. Okay. And my next rock bottom after that was death. Right. And I was just about to die if I didn't get. And I knew it, and I said to myself, you know something, Trevor, what are you doing here, mate? This is 3 or 4 years like this, like you have to sort yourself out. And I gradually got worse and worse and worse, and then I was ready. I surrendered. It's all about surrender. Rock bottoms are bullshit. It's surrender. Yeah. And I surrendered, and I went to a treatment centre, and I got honest for the first time in my life and said, listen, this is what I am. I'm a monster here. This is what I'm doing. Yeah. Put it on the table. And it was able to recover. And since that day, 9.5 years ago, my life is just gone.
Right. That was down to Ashbury?
Yeah.
Okay. What happens when you go into a place like that?
Horrible.
Yeah.
Because you just know.
Are you cold turkey, or are you?
Yeah. Well, you see, lucky enough with cocaine, and it's not really. You come off it in a few days. You don't sleep, but you don't suffer that bad. You know what I mean? So I suffered because I couldn't sleep. I didn't sleep. I barely slept the whole time I was down there. I was down there for 28 days, and it's an excellent program because you have a set stuff every day, and you have to do your life story, and you have to do your talk about your problems, and then you have your family members coming in telling them how much of a piece of shit you really are. that sort of stuff.
That's probably hard, right?
It's very hard. So my brother came in, my sister, they all came in.
Yeah.
My ex-girlfriend at the time came in. So a lot of them came in. Just being honest to how I was. And then you realise how much of a piece of shit you are. But I knew anyway. I knew myself.
Yes.
You know.
So 28 days there total. And is there like fitness things happening there as well? Or?
Well, I was going running at 3 o'clock in the morning. They told me, next time I catch you running, you're getting thrown out. I want you to sit with your feelings. You're running away from your feelings. And told me they're going to throw me out.
Really, yeah.
I was getting up to the middle of the night and jogging around. This is little kind of maybe 500 metres path. Me and my mate were jogging around that every morning.
Fuck. And because that was probably giving you a bit of escape, right?
I wanted to escape, yeah. Right. I wanted to escape.
But they wanted you to sit with your thoughts.
They want you to sit with your thoughts. It's not an easy thing to do.
No.
Because you start to get your feelings back.
Right.
When you're in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you're probably emotional.
Shame, guilt, you know, so.
Right.
Horrible.
What was the feeling like walking out then, after 28 days?
I knew I was finished, honestly. I get out there, I was best man at my brother's wedding. I think it was 2 days later. Flew over to Bulgaria, everyone drinking. I'm sitting sober and didn't bother me one bit.
No?
I was done, mate.
Yeah?
I was done.
Partying out of the system.
I was done.
Do you know when you were younger, right? Did you go on like lads' holidays to like Ibiza?
I went to Spain once and lads' holidays, just once.
Yeah.
That's all.
Once?
Just once. After that I go out, me kids and all, whatever, but I only ever went on one lads' holiday. That's it.
Yeah. I've been on like a few lads' weekends or whatever, a couple of like, I think I was on like 3 big lads' holidays like for like a week or something at a time. I felt like I got all the partying out of my system.
Yeah.
Do you think, like, would you recommend, like a lot of lads I know that have like suffered as well, like really bad, like, you know, mental health or drugs or whatever, haven't went on those lads' holidays or kind of got that partying out of their system, or kind of chasing.
I'd recommend, I wouldn't, if I could turn back time, I wouldn't go out, I just wouldn't drink at all, let's be honest with you.
Really, yeah? Totally against it.
What does it actually do for you? What does it do for you? It leads you to doing stuff you don't want to do. It leads you to fight with people you don't want to fight. It leads you to talking to shit. It leads you to negativity, to someone's kitchen who you don't even know. It leads you to all the bad places. If I turn back the clock, I'd give it up when I was 16 and I'd just train and work.
Okay.
And that's, like, I train and work now, that's all I do. Train and work is all I do. And what else do I need? I don't need to be in a pub on a Saturday night drinking 2 points, 3 points, 10 points. It's just, I don't need it. Yeah. I don't enjoy it anyway. I never enjoyed it anyway, to be honest with you.
We're seeing like a lot more younger people not drinking and not taking it on. But do you think there's more things that people can do to stop younger people taking?
See, we didn't know.
It's also getting very expensive, right?
We didn't know. Years ago, fitness and wellness wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Today, fitness and wellness is everywhere. But there's still, and I'm telling you, it's a pandemic in this country. The amount of people I get messaging me, young lads, people in their 50s, 60s, 40s, that are still drinking, still sniffing, still, like, they're never going to become a man. They're going to stay a child forever. And that's the choice I say to the young lads. Yeah. When you're in your 20s, you have 2 choices. Whether you stay a child forever and keep going till your 30s and 40s, and again go, oh, fucking hell, I'm 40 now. What, they're wasting 20 years. What? Become a man when you're 21, 22, and put your head down, train like a maniac, work like a maniac, get the wife, get the kids, get married, get the nice car by the time you're 30 and live the rest of your life free, or else become an absolute dickhead and stay using all your life and have a kid, break up, you know what I mean? Okay. Not have a job, in and out of jobs.
Repeat the cycle.
You've two choices, and unfortunately, a lot of people stay kids. They don't grow, they don't never become men. They're still doing it in their 40s and 50s. Let's be honest with you. And I became a child when I was in my late 30s. Back to a child again. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's well, lucky enough. A lot of men are their men's bodies trapped with a child's mind. Mate, I'm telling you, I see it. That's why I do videos on all the time. What do you want to come? You're gonna stay a child forever, or become a man when you're young? Become a man when you're young, and you'll get everything you want. Head down, work hard. You'll succeed. If you're doing dishonest things and you're still working hard, you're not going to succeed, because the old karma will get you. I'm telling you.
Right. Okay. And now you're pretty successful, right? And you've got like a big crew now working for you. What's your day look like for you? Like, you're up at 5 in the morning, eh?
This morning, 7 minutes past 5. Right. I usually go to the gym. Okay. She wanted to go running this morning, so I can't be selfish. Sometimes I can't be selfish. Yeah. Usually Monday to Friday, I get up at 5 o'clock. Okay. I'm in the gym at 6, I leave there at 7, I get to work for 7:30. Okay. Work like a maniac all day, right? I go home then, I have my daughter, but for the first maybe 40 minutes when I go home, my social media, make me videos, post me videos, And then I'm always working, invoicing for another half an hour, whatever it may be. And then I have the kids in between the kids. And in between the kids, this is in my hand, texting photographs. You wouldn't send a photograph of that slab. You wouldn't send a photograph of this. And just, because if I don't do it, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be absolutely hounded. Look, at people message me all the time. You were supposed to text me that last week. I still miss loads of them. Yeah. So I have to keep on top of it.
Okay. You have to get your PA.
Yeah. You can't have them because you don't understand.
Right. Okay.
If someone rings you about a job, you can't say to some girl, talk to him about levels in the job. People said to me, "Oh, you get someone. You can't. How can you get?" You know what I mean? You have to. Customers want to speak to me about the job. They don't want to speak to someone else about the job. Yeah. And then I get the job a lot quicker.
Okay, so it's just quicker.
It's quicker. It's better.
Do you have to go out and see the job yourself, right? Yeah. Or do you have to? Can they do like I'm saying?
A lot of people. 90% of them I look at, 10% will get to the semi-final. Look, if it's an hour away, I'd say, listen, I'm not travelling down that far, send me a video and photograph. If we agree a price, then I'll go and see it.
Yeah.
Do you get me? If it's agreed, then we're going to start, I'll go and see it. Right. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. We price on a Saturday, 2 hours.
Do you have a wait list then for like...
Yeah.
What's your wait time?
6 to 8 weeks.
Really, yeah?
Maybe 10 weeks, yeah. The fella rang me yesterday, waiting 3 months, waiting 12 weeks. Jeez. 12 weeks, so...
Is it... all back gardens now where you know you don't clear out.
We do commercial. I'm on a big massive. I'm doing a big super value there out in Hansfield now. Right. Big massive site. We just finished 200 houses for Glenveigh. Really? Just finished that. Yeah.
That's like all the pathways and all the
driveways. Just driveways. Yeah.
Okay.
So we get a lot of that stuff. A lot of drive. A lot of big sites. We done one down in down there, Bettystown, we just finished one down there. I think it was 80 houses down there. Yeah. So we've a lot going on.
Can you tell us, right? I know everyone's going to be different, right? But it's not one of those the new built houses where it's just the cars in the front garden. What would be the cost of that kind of an area to get kind of bricked or slabbed? Or? Maybe
700, 800 quid, maybe something like that.
Really, yeah?
You do 2 or 3, 4 of them a day, you know what I mean? A crew of lads, like, you know what I mean?
Okay. And if someone like wants to find you or take on your service, right? Like, where do they find you? Is it the website or just through TikTok? And then what's the best place to message it? Is it
anywhere? You know what I mean? Yeah. No, don't ring me. If you leave voicemail, you won't get here back.
Voicemails, yeah.
I'm gonna show you something here now, like so. On my phone's off. I've 78 voicemails in my phone, yeah. So don't even listen to them. Yeah. If it's important, you ring back. Yeah. That's the way I look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What about the WhatsApp voice notes? No?
Yeah, I listen to WhatsApp. You WhatsApp me, I always listen to them. Right, but the actual voicemails, I can't. You know what I mean? I can't do it all.
It takes ages for the voicemails to come through. It's just too slow.
Too slow. You know yourself. You message from yesterday, 28 to 7 o'clock. The next one the same again. So I don't listen to them. Yeah, if I catch the call, I catch the call. If I don't, they'll ring back. Yeah.
Do you find like your time like has to be efficient?
Yeah. Jobs have to be efficient. Their jobs are like clockwork. Right. I come in, dig them out, get them ready. Someone comes in behind me. The grout comes in behind him. The washman comes in behind him, and and then the truck has to go here at a certain time, and he's there the next day, 7 o'clock in the morning, he's there. Everything is timed.
So the lads are on pressure, on the clock
all the time.
Start.
Not pressure, but
I
know how long it's going to take them. They know how long it's going to take them. So it's all deadlines and.
Right. And did you get to rotate like those jobs, right? So if someone comes to work for you, right? Did you get to rotate and someone gets to dig out the garden one day and then the next day, or is it one man, one job for the week and that's it? Yeah. So I have special lads for the sites and I've different lads for the houses. Okay. And if someone different skills. Right. And if someone coming to work here the first time, like if you're taking a 16-year-old, let's say, out of school or whatever he's done, what's he going to be doing with you when he first rocks up on site? I have them now. I have one with me called TJ. He's with me now. So he just grafts away. Just tell him what to do and he grafts away all day. Fair play to him. Is he mixing cement? Yeah, he's mixing cement. He's carrying bricks. He's sucking. First day he kept dropping the wheelbarrow over because he was doing it wrong. He was using his arms instead of his body. But you learn quickly, you know what I mean? Yeah. Some fellas never learn. Right. They never be good. Yeah. But he's good. He's a good lad. You've obviously had to fire a few staff, right? I've never had to fire anyone for... I never had to let anyone go because of no work, ever. That's good. I swear to God. Yeah. I've had to get people because missing days and drug taking and stuff like that. Okay. I've only got rid of one day recently. Yeah. Very brilliant worker, lovely young fella. Not going to say his name. Right. One of the nicest young fellas I've ever had work for me. One of the hardest grafters I have worked for me. Yeah. Missing days. And it's so sad that he had to go. So sad. He was with me a couple of years, like. Great little graft, he's learning real quick and all, and he's gone now. Sad. Yeah. Drugs again, drinking drugs. Sad. If he sorted his act out
take it back straight away.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would you give many people a second chance and a third chance, or
10
just
chances.
10? Yeah.
10, honestly.
Really? Yeah.
10. Then I start saying to them, we stay at home for 3 or 4 days. You know what I mean? Then you don't like that.
Right.
And then that's what I start saying. Say, if you can't make it by 7:30 tomorrow, don't bother coming in.
Right. Okay.
Come up at 6:45. I'd say, intently saying, and then I'd ring them at 7:30 the next morning. I'd say, where are you? Oh, I'm 10 minutes. I'd say, turn back and go home. Don't bother coming in. I might be stuck, like, but I have to do it. Because I can't stand someone who can't make the work on time.
It's very annoying, yeah.
It's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
It's very frustrating. Get out of bed, get to work in time, do your day's work, and go home and do whatever you have to do. I don't care what you do. It's only my business.
Yeah.
But make it into working time. Then missing days and excuses. And this, you know yourself.
How do you feel about lads calling in sick? Would you rather be calling sick or be like?
I hate lads calling.
Both.
Like, I'll tell you an example. So there's me and my brother, and we have maybe 3 or 4 other lads that are never sick, right? I don't get sick. No one gets sick. You'll never start sick when you can't go to work unless you actually have a vomiting bug or something, right?
Yeah.
How can one lad have the same bug for 7 days in 1 year when the rest of us never have it? It doesn't make no sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know who these lads are. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no part.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's bullshit. Like, I'm sick. You're not sick. You're not sick.
They say a lot of CEOs, happens to me the odd time, right? And I'll still work. But you only go away on holidays, right? And like the kind of the stress levels maybe come down. You're still on the phone or whatever you're doing, but you're not as hard at it. Do you get sick when you come back off holidays or anything like that?
Look, to be honest with you, I got sick. I went on holidays last week and I was dying sick for 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I went to work.
That's
I went to work.
Yeah.
I'm sick. You still go to work. You're not that sick that you can't go to work. You're sick and you're coughing and stuff, but you still go to work.
Does that happen to you every time you go on holidays?
No, just sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, it's cortisol. It's all.
Yeah, it's weird.
The thing behind it, yeah. You guess it,
I don't know why. It happened to me.
yeah, it's because your body is kind of relaxing and then it's kind of picking back up and it's like, what the fuck's going on?
What's going on? Yeah.
There's a whole term behind it, but
Is there?
yeah, I only noticed it myself. But then, right, are you looking for anyone at the moment? Any staff? No staff.
Yeah. If a good paver comes along and says he's a great paver and he is, I'd probably take him on.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And do they have to be based local to you, or once they can get to your site?
You want them near enough, honestly, because you need them near enough. Like, people text me all the time and say, I'm living down in Cavan.
Yeah.
Well, see, mate, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
It's be in Dublin for 7 a.m. sometimes to pick lads up. It's over long term, it's not going to work. I know it's not going to work.
Is everyone meeting at your yard in the morning?
No,
and
we
then
meet
heading
the
out,
jobs.
or you meet at the
We meet
jobs?
I pick my crew up in Ashbourne. And
Right.
them his somewhere else. We've lads working everywhere, so
That's it. And are you just Dublin, or are you all over the country?
just Dublin. We don't go. Lucky enough.
Yeah.
Lucky enough.
The price was right. Would you head down before?
No.
No.
We're blessed, right?
Right.
An hour.
That's it.
That's it, mate. I'm not messing with you.
Yeah. Hell.
And I'm blessed that way. And I have seen pavers down to Cork and Limerick, and
Yeah.
I have people begging me to go to Cork and Limerick. If I say every time, can you down to there? I said, no, I won't go. It doesn't make any sense to me to go.
Yeah. They couldn't even put lads in a hotel or a B&B.
No, what sense would it make to me? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fair enough, you're making a
Because it's going down there, they can be earning down here. Imagine me truck driving from here to Cork and back. The day is gone. He can do 4 jobs in Dublin.
Money, yeah.
It makes no sense.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Or you wouldn't even sub it out, no? Just to get.
Wouldn't even go. I'm not interested.
Not interested in
They
stress.
don't have to get the tools down there, the materials down there for them, and start ringing local. It's just too much hassle. Don't get me wrong. If I had no work down here, that might be an avenue we have to look into.
Yeah.
But lucky enough, we're so busy. The diary is booked all year round, 12 months of the year, every single year. Christmas time, I'm begging me. People think, oh, you won't only work at Christmas. What?
Yeah.
We're the same at Christmas as we are now. The whole diary is booked out. You know what I mean? That's the way it is.
How far in the are you booked all the way past
3
Christmas
months.
into the New Year?
No, we
3
don't
months.
take bookings.
Okay, don't.
Now in September, I don't even, people say, I don't even want to know. We'll take bookings for the next 3 months. Now, September now. We're in September now. What are we, August? Yeah, so you're in October now.
Right.
October now we have dates. You know what I mean? By the time October goes, it'll be December and January and stuff like that, you know?
That's brilliant.
Yeah, but I'm waiting. How long will it last? Hopefully it lasts for another 10 years. We're hoping.
It'll be alright. The social media, was that like a fair thing? No, yourself going on TikTok?
Mate, have I showed you my first video?
Yeah.
I'm very shy. I hate going into crowds.
Yeah.
I hate being in crowds. See if I go somewhere, weddings or christenings or anything, I don't know people, I get real fucked up. I get real anxiety and fear. I still have that.
Yeah.
I don't like it. And my first video was, hi, Trevor here. let me show you this job. Honestly. And you just build it and build it. And then when you start making connections and people start doing what you like, what you're doing and commenting, and now don't get me wrong, I get so much hate. I'm probably the most hated person on TikTok because I got 53 million views last year.
Sometimes you do it on purpose though, do you? Like, just to
I
provoke
do
the
it
reaction.
on purpose. I put up things on purpose to trick them into watching. I'm a genius at it. Look at that, I'll stick something up and not say something so they can comment to say that. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So I get all the people who, because there are fellas that hate me that much, who watch everything and pause me videos and see something. And then these comment, oh, seeing you have a straight line in that brick there. It's really, it's great, you know what I mean?
Is it really commenting things like that?
I swear. I've commented on my phone there. Ireland is the way it is because of people like you robbing all the old people. Ireland is the way it is because of people like you ripping them all off. I give, the customer gets 4 prices and they give it to me. I get a stick for getting the job.
How do you deal with the hate? Like, does it bother you?
No, I swear to God, I do videos. I asked them for, I do videos now. Give us a hug, come on, give us a hug. Come and join me mental health group. I know you're struggling, come on, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you probably are as well. Like.
Yeah. You know, but I hate it. Every day call me cowboy and call me this. I love it. I put cowboy hats on and do the Clint Eastwood music and all. I swear, it drives them crazy. But the love is unbelievable as well.
Yeah, you get it.
Honestly, mate, the love I get it's hundreds of messages, people commenting on me stuff and private messaging me, telling me thanks. And like, even one example, I do a lot of running and mental health stuff, and I was at a race last year. This fellow goes, Trevor. I says, yeah. He goes, oh, I can't believe you're here. He goes, you're the reason why I'm here today. If my missus was here today, she'd thank you so much. I started running, listening, watching your motivational videos. I started running, and now I'm here, and you're here. And he started crying, and I started crying, and I was hugged it out in the middle of just before a race. He says, you're the reason I'm here today. And I said, do you know something? This stuff is working. And then ever since then, I doubled my videos on mental health, and I doubled down on the stuff, and now I just get so much love.
There's a real stigma though around men's mental health. I don't know what.
Still, 2 people killed themselves in Ashbourne last week. 1 with 5 kids, 1 with 6 kids.
That's fucking mental.
It scared me. Stigma is what I always brought up with the stigma. My dad used to say to me, you know, if the police ever arrest you, say nothing. If anyone says that you're struggling,
It's grand.
You know, I'm grand. And that's what we all brought up in. Everything was brought up. You can't tell anyone anything. Can't tell the police anything. Can't talk about your feelings. You can't be gay when we were growing up. Now everyone's gay. You know what I mean? But it's okay to be gay now. But years ago, we were growing up, you couldn't be gay. You couldn't be anti, like. Do you know what I mean? It was terrible. We had to hide everything. Everything we were brought up with was hide everything. That's what I grew up with. Don't tell anyone that. Can't talk about your feelings. You know what I mean? Never talk about your man, dad. Badly about. Never talk about this. Never talk about that. You know what I mean? Never talk about your traumas. And it's still going on. And people are holding on to it. And I have lads texting me going, I do videos all the time. They go to the van in the morning, they just start crying. Afraid to cry in front of their wife. Afraid to tell them the wife would be there in case they feel they can lose her. It's shocking me. You know what I mean?
There probably should be better services for it, like, or at least
there is a lot of help out there. But no one wants to.
It's also hard to find it though as well. Or
there's not now. When I mean help, if you go to the hospital, there's no help. There's nothing there for you there. But there's help out there where you can talk. You can ring people. You can talk to people. That's why I have a WhatsApp group. We have an outlet there for people to join. If someone PMs me, I can ring them and stuff like that. So there is outlets, but talking about hospitals and institutions is just fuck all there for anyone. They turn you away.
Have you done any of them, like, mental health first aid course or anything?
No.
Just all lived experience?
Yeah, I done the 12 steps, and I done all the traumas, and I done the fears, and I done the harms and fears, and all. I done everything. I've done loads of writing on it, so I know how to help someone that way. I've done everything. I've been through everything. Every possible thing that someone's struggling from, I've been there. You know what I mean? I've been there, mate.
Do you write down, like, your goals, or like do you
I do my goals
gratitude or every day?
I used to lately, last couple of years, but when I first came in, I used to write down my gratitude list every day, 10 things I was grateful for, and all that sort of stuff. I used to do all that, readings in the morning, everything. Now, obviously, as life takes over,
it's hard to do.
But at the start, I needed to do all that.
I
used to go to 5-6 meetings a week. All that sort of stuff, you know, I've done it for years. Just to keep the head right. Now I can relax a bit because I'm a bit better than myself. And I can take a step back from the really hard stuff that I had to do, you know.
Yeah. It's fair play to you. If someone wants to join your WhatsApp group, where can they find the link
Just
to it?
PM me on number. I personally add them in.
Right, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's just a safe group.
Just a safe group to speak about it. And someone's struggling, to put it in, and people can ring them and stuff like that. It's great. It's great.
Yeah. So Ashbourne Paving is your website.
Yeah.
Find you on TikTok.
Yeah.
Do you have just Ashbourne Paving, or do you have another TikTok?
Ashbourne Paving. I have a TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and then we have Rewind Aesthetics, me other company with Chelsea. Just building a massive salon.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the solicitors to sort it out. It's going to be a spa aesthetics company, so that's we're
It's
investing.
like your Botox and everything else, is it?
Yeah, Botox, it's fillers, aesthetics.
Yes.
Then we're going to have a spa at the back of it, massages, Japanese head spa. Yeah. We're going to have training academies in it for head spas and beauty. So there's a lot going on there. So that's going to stay tuned for. That's going to be something big that's going to be happening. There's nothing like it around. So if it doesn't work,
get out and have a look.
Oh yeah, that's it really. You know. So it's a lot. Look, there's a lot going on.
Right, class. And best of luck with it. Thanks very much for coming in, Trevor. Much appreciated.
No bother, thank you.
Thank you.
A special thanks to Trevor for coming into the office and sharing his story. If you enjoyed the episode, if you could hit that like, follow and subscribe button, that'd be great. Thanks for listening.